want to thank Miss Norma for allowing me to use this platform to pay homage to um, Kurt, who known since 1974. He was a lot closer to my big brother Michael than I. He was more than a brother, than a friend to me. Let me tell you about Kurt. Okay, this is his legacy that I could tell you. When we were in middle school, we called it junior high school back then, around 1977, 78. Kurt was involved in a horrific auto accident that he suffered a compound fracture in his leg, injured his hip. Doctors said he'll never play football ever again. He was a very standout football player at the time, up and coming, and he might walk again. Well, Kurt proved everybody wrong, especially the doctors. Not only did Kurt Kaywood recover, but he excelled. He was an outstanding football player, punishing fullback with strength and speed. Um, hell of a Greco-Roman wrestler for George Washington High. Go Eagles! He comes from a family of a successful businessman. His father owned his own barbershop below their home, Kaywood's Barbershop in the Fillmore District, 4 blocks away from where I lived. And Kurt was one of those old school OG IT guys. When we had places like Computer Learning Center, um, Kurt, my brother, and Miss Norma, I mean, you have them behind a keyboard and with a computer in front of them. And this is when Macintosh personal computers were starting to come out with Steve Jobs and everything. And Kurt and my brother was so dangerous with those things. Oh my God! I mean, if Kurt was around with my big brother, if he was to meet some of these geeks today, super geeks today, like my one of my um assistant producers, baby girl. All I know is baby girl would, she'll barely go get some water and give those guys something to drink. She'll be absorbing everything. Kurt, my brother, Michael, and Norma got to say those guys were dangerous. I mean, Michael Jackson, dangerous. And it was just so awesome to see how Kurt, my brother, and later Miss Norma worked putting all that together for what we have today and everything. But let me also say this. Kurt was an outstanding sprinter in track and field. He was the anchor leg of our 4x100, 4x400 relays. And when he took the anchor leg baton from another friend, childhood friend and teammate, kudos to Victor Harden. When Victor Harden gave the baton to Kurt Kaywood outside of going up against athletes from Galileo High, the Mighty Lions, the Buccaneers of Balboa, my mom, my aunt and uncle's alma mater, outside of them, and even the Mustangs of Lincoln High. If it was anybody else outside of those guys, those schools I mentioned, when Kurt Kaywood got that anchor baton, it was game over. Okay, it was over, and Kurt would not even dish out 100% speed on the other opponents. But when he did do that, it was a total embarrassment. But if you add the sprinters from Galileo, Balboa, and Lincoln, oh, you better get the popcorn ready because it's going to be a photo finish, okay? That's how competitive and determined Kurt Kaywood was. I mean, he was the superstar of our neighborhood, okay? And even away off the sports area, Kurt still man of integrity. His word was his bond. And when it comes down to conversations and facts, Kurt kept receipts. Okay, that means don't come to him and you don't have receipts, you don't have facts, because if you don't, Kurt's gonna call you out, and you bet he keep receipts. Okay, and he was very loyal, very reliable, and um, that is his his resiliency, his determination is what I will always remember about Kurt.